Hello, everybody. Adam Basua here, the Online Rhino. I am about to demonstrate how to create a list and manage that list in your AWeber Autoresponder account. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, obviously, is you need to log in to your AWeber account. And up here at the top, you can see the current list that I have basically open is my Online Rhino list, which is my newsletter. If I hit this drop down, I can see the other ones that other lists that I've created. Okay, now I can always go here to manage lists, and here I could actually see the subscribers and the description of the list, etc. And most of these lists are pretty brand new. So if I want to create a new list, I just go ahead and click create a list right here. And your company name, I mean, all this stuff really is not super duper important. Tell us about yourself. I mean, it's just basically what you want it to look like when it's basically your branding. So I just left it my name here, and I put the website, and I don't know why it's giving me this error. Please double check the URL. We couldn't seem to find the web page. I mean, that's a legitimate web page. So here's my address. And then the sender name and email address should appear with your email. So when you send an email out, this is what it's going to look like. And this is the email address that you're going to use. Now, you always want to use an email address that is of a domain that you own. You don't want to use Gmail or Yahoo or AOL. If you still have an AOL email account, you need to change that anyway. So yeah, you want it to be a domain that you own. So an email address that you own the domain. Okay, so that's make sure you do that. And then so once you have all this set up, then you hit next step. And then now you have to name the list. And this is just going to be for you to know what the name is. So I'm just going to name a Google Hangout. How's that? Just that's what we're doing here, Google Hangout list. And then it's nice to put a description because your subscribers will see this. And it's just basically a way for them to know what to expect. Daily emails of video tutorials for online marketing. Okay, I just whatever. Okay, you can click on there and it tells you where the subscribers will see this. Okay, I'm not going to read it now, but if you click down there, it'll tell you where. So next step. Now what this is, it's to approve your confirmation message, meaning if you were going to require that when a person opts into your list from your capture or your squeeze page, that you are then going to send them an email to say, okay, you subscribed, but I need you to confirm that. So click on this, and so they're going to get this email message here, and it basically says, click on this link and you'll be confirmed into my list. Now, a lot of people there's a lot of argument over, you know, is this important? Is it necessary? Why is it important? AWeber will tell you that it just makes it so that somebody can't accidentally get on your list. Your list is more real. It's more secure. People, you know, really want it. And some people even say that AWeber will treat your list differently if you do it, if you keep a confirmation, if you keep a double opt-in is what they call this. Double opt. If you ever hear the term double opt-in, it means they opt in once and then they opt in again with this email. I don't know if that's true, if AWeber does that. I personally don't use it ever. I don't know if that will change, but as of right now, I don't use it. So currently in this stage, you can't undo it. You have to basically say, okay, this is what it's going to be. Go ahead and approve it. Now you're allowed to edit it if you want. And you can click here and you could edit it in any way you want. And you can edit down here as well. But this part's going to stay the same. You can even choose a different subject line. This is what the subject's going to be in the email. You can choose any of these. Okay. And obviously these here means if you've captured their name, then their name will appear here. So it'll be like, if it was me, it'd be Adam, confirm your subscription, or Adam, confirm your subscription. So Adam Basua, Adam, first names, you know, whatever you choose. So I'm not actually going to do this. I'm going to approve it right now, but then I'm going to go back and undo it. I'll show you. So I'm going to go ahead and approve a message and create list. So now my list, you'll see, is right here, the Google Hangout list. Okay, so now I want to manage the list, or I can go to list options, sorry. And you have all these different things here. We're just gonna focus on list settings. Okay, so there's the name of the list. There's my description. There's the from name and the address, and there's the address that appears at the bottom. Okay. Here, if you want to receive an email every time a new subscriber is added to your list, you put your name and email address. I don't like that. I don't need that. I can just come here and look to see who's subscribed, so I don't bother. But if you want that, put your name and email address of where to send that to, and it'll be there. So here on the left is are the 3 different settings you can change. So right now we're in basic information, which is basic settings. Personalize your list. Now here's where you can add an email signature. It's always nice to do that, because then in the future, you know, if you have a bottom part of your email that's always the same, you know, your name, your email address, your Twitter handle, your Facebook page, if you have something that you always want to have, this is where you would put it. Okay, so you just type it in here. I'm just going to put it whatever formatting you want. Just test. You can even put your URLs in here if you want. And they'll all show up. So anyway, so that's that. And you could even put your logo here if you'd like. Sometimes I do. It's just for your branding. But let's see if I can find a nice picture here to put. Yeah, put my Iron Man picture. Upload it. Okay, so there's my picture. If you want, again, you don't have to, but this is just something you can have. I don't even know where this appears, to be honest. So the last thing is to check the confirmed opt-in. And so here's what I was telling you about. Here's where this is the confirmation message that we saw earlier. And down here, if you scroll down, you could say off. And that says, are you sure you want to disable confirmed opt-in for web form submissions? Yes. So send a confirmed opt-in email for web forms, meaning if you create a form online and put it on a capture page, it will now not require them to double opt-in. So they put their name in and hit enter or go, and they won't get an email saying, please confirm your opt-in. No, they automatically get added to the list. This one here, send a confirmed opt-in for email for import. So anytime you import a list or manually add somebody, you can also make it so that they have to opt in like the second time. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll meet people on Facebook and I'll invite them to my list, to my newsletter, and they say, yeah, and they give me their email address. So then what I'll do is I'll just go in here and manually add them to my list, and maybe I'll make a video for that later. And so if I don't have a confirmed opt-in, they're just automatically going to start getting my emails. But if I want them to confirm it, then I would need to set this to on. And just click on that, and it says you want to confirm it. Boom, it's on. But I'm not going to do that. Okay. Here is, if you were going to have a confirmation, you can actually create your own page to send them to. So you can, build a site and put the URL, build the page, put the URL here, and then once they confirm, this is where they'll go. But since we're not doing that, we don't need to. Since we don't have a confirmed opt-in, we don't need to put one there. So I'm going to put save settings, and that's it. And now, that's it. Now I can go ahead and manage my list if I want, and I can see now my Google Hangout list is here with no subscribers. And if I ever want to deactivate it, I can just hit deactivate, and the list will go away. Well, it'll be reactivated, and it will be deleted in 29 days. So I can reactivate it anytime I want. Okay. Hope this helps. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.